Today we're going to talk about recording rock guitar with Mixcraft 6. The important thing to remember here is I'm not using a guitar amp or a microphone or any of that. I'm just going straight into a 1/4-inch input on my audio interface. So first I'm going to arm the track, and now I'm going to check my input, and you can see we're on left channel input 1, which is what I'm physically plugged into, so we're all good there. Now if I play right now, you won't hear anything. You see the meters, but you can't hear anything. And I'm going to turn on the input monitoring by clicking on the little speaker icon. And now I can hear it, but it sounds clean and not very rockin'. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my effects section here and click and select an effect. In this case, it's going to be the Shred Amp Simulator. And we'll open that up, and here it's on the Marvel Crunch, which is kind of like a martial rock sound. So we'll use that for now. And I can close that edit window and that one. And before we go any further, you can see this little tuning fork right there, and that's just what you think it is. That's a guitar tuner, which is very handy. So I've got that engaged, and I'm going to hit harmonic, my 12th fret, and you can see we're flat. So we'll tune that up. So let's tune up the whole guitar. We skipped over the whole guitar tuning procedure because I didn't want to make you sit through that. But now we're in tune, and I can go turn off the guitar tuner. If you're using Mixcraft 6 with an ASIO audio interface, it's helpful to know how the volume fader works when recording is armed. If the track is armed, you can see that the volume fader disappears. It doesn't actually affect the input level to Mixcraft. You set that on your mic pre or audio interface. But if we disarm the audio channel, the fader reappears, and we can use it to set the monitor level of the input signal. So if I find I'm a little loud here, and I want to make it quieter, I could disarm it, turn down a little bit, and arm it again, and it's a little quieter. Keep in mind that this only applies in ASIO audio interface mode. In Wave and Wave RT modes, the fader does not disappear. Now we're almost ready to record. Let's just do one more thing. I want to set my metronome. I'm going to click on that, and we're going to set this so it clicks during recording, so I have something to play to. I'm going to hit OK. And now I can click record, and I'm ready to rock. Okay, now here's the cool part. Because Mixcraft doesn't embed its insert effects into audio files when it records, that means the actual audio file is clean. And what this means is we can actually change our mind about the guitar sound later on. So for example, let's loop this section here. And we'll highlight a section and hit the loop button, hit play. Now let's go into the effects, and there's our shred amp. And now I can choose a different one. Now that's rockin'. Hope this helps out with your rock guitar recording.